All right, everybody. This is Raskull from Raskull's Basement Arcade. Pardon the weird camera angles. Really hard for me to go ahead and get this working for. Wow, there was a skull on top there on the Devoom. That was awesome. So yeah, going to try to go ahead and show some live play of Space Invaders. It's on my machine, ready to rock. I see it's on the game store already. Let me check comments here, see if you guys are able to hear me okay. Um, Hopefully we can. I'm showing that I'm not muted. I'm hearing myself with the headphones. One thing we're going to try to do here is, and I say we being me, is go ahead and add a second camera to the mix. And I am not sure if that second camera is going to actually be able to hear sound because I have not had a chance to test this out. So far I'm hearing you guys can hear me. That's awesome. Let's go ahead and get the game into the mix, and you guys tell me if you hear any audio. There we go. Got the nice Tato logo launching up there. As you saw before, the buttons are laid out there on the usual screen, and you have the option to play this game via joystick or buttons. Wow, I'm hoping this thing is gonna work. So right now you're seeing it in color mode, actually no, classic mode, and with a bezel not on, and the backdrop is on. You have the options right now to go ahead and change between. Let's see here. Change your colors with X. So now it's going to play color mode. You're not seeing anything different right here, but you do see it change right there underneath the Space Invaders logo, telling you what mode you'll be playing in. These buttons also work live in game. So the black and white, classic, or color. I prefer classic. And you can also go ahead and add the backdrop in and out. You see the moon going in and out there. And I do have the bezel on there right now, so Y for bezel. Take that off. Notice it does cut off a little bit of the moon, but it does not cut off any of the play fields, so I'm going to keep that on just for prettiness. All right, let's go ahead and launch this bad boy. Press A to start. Go ahead, hit a coin in there. All right, I am not hearing anything from this table or from the game right now, so let's see. No, I am not getting any audio out of the game, so you guys are just going to have to see this without the audio. I apologize. Did not get a chance to test that. Actually, I'm hearing it. Turn it all the way up. Wow. All right, here we go. I'm going to peek back at you guys in a second. All right, are we hearing gameplay, guys? Let me know. I'm going to go ahead and actually put this full screen so you're not seeing the back of my head. I could not get the side camera working on my iiRcade. It was rotated and OBS wasn't playing fair. So let's go ahead and take me off screen. All right, I'm back on stream, so hopefully you can hear me. I'm going to go ahead and try out some of those options we talked about. So you can go ahead and hit the X button, change your modes. That's the color game, black and white, classic. I can get rid of the bezel with the Y button. And then Z gets rid of the moon. I like that, Mike. We don't need the game audio because it has 5 sounds. So it is accelerating just as it should. I don't have a subwoofer, but still thumping here in my headphones right now. I mean, I literally could go ahead and take the audio out of my headphones, and you guys would hear it live. Wonder how that would work. I don't know. Here we go. May have to crank this volume down, though. The microphone's not aimed at the cab, but you guys let me know if you're hearing it. I got a bad feeling it may be out of sync, though, doing it this way. Sorry you guys got to see the back of my head in that small camera. That's the only way to keep the audio working for the microphone. Alright, here comes that spaceship. See if I can get that mother. Got him. Didn't get him for the 300 though, just the 100. Alright, so what do I think of it? Because this is a first impression. Played many versions of Space Invaders. Played it in Maine. Played it in the arcades itself, obviously. Played it on, Atari 2600 back in the day. And many other, even competing cabinets. Wow, only 50 for that one. The game is playing just spot on. Sounds, animations. Again, not a very complex game, but it is speeding up when it's supposed to. Okay, I hear that the sounds are coming through this way, then we'll play it this way. You can hear it getting faster there. You don't get the rapid fire, so it's doing true to the game, just single shot. I'm in trouble here, obviously. Yep, we in trouble. Alright, guys. So, again, first impressions, I like the options. Many of us have played this game on other platforms, and you only get one option. You get it color without, the moon. Or you get it in classic, which is green on the bottom, white in the middle, red on the top. Actually, orange on the top is supposed to be. But you don't get, the moon. Having the bezel come in and out, I like it. If you're playing in a dark room and you don't want to kind of get any extra brightness coming at you, turning off that bezel goes ahead and makes it look nice and sharp there. You can, see the difference right now as I do it on your screen. So let's go ahead and look at it one more time, playing it in the original black and white. There we go. It doesn't tell you what it is as you're playing, or as you're changing, but obviously you can tell the difference. One thing I didn't check is two-player. Let's go ahead and let this just die out and see what happens on two-player, because I am not knowing if it's going to go ahead and let us do two players, and if it does, are we going to be switching joysticks, or are we just going to use the one? So this is something I have not tried yet. We'll try this live, see what happens. Vader does like the bezel. It is sharp. Like I said, during the day, like today, I have no problem putting the bezel on. But if this is the only cab you have in the room and nothing else is lit, you may choose to go ahead and turn off that bezel. Let me get that back on there. Bezel is Y. All right. I'm going to go ahead and insert multiple coins. Player 1 or 2 buttons. Let's see what happens. I hit player 2 start. Player 1 using the left joystick. Confirmed. I'm not going to go ahead and play hard here. I'm going to go ahead and die. See what happens to player 2. See where it plays at. Alright, first I'm using the player 2 joystick working and player 1 joystick working. So, looks like player 2 can play from either side. Now, also, you can go ahead and, let's see, use buttons. Right now I'm using the B and C button on the player 2 to go left and right, and I'm using A to fire. Might be able to get some more precision out of this when you're trying to, crawl along the wall of invaders there and get them. Didn't help me get any points on the UFO, but again, I feel a little bit more precision here using the buttons. Let me try this again with joystick. Yeah, I'm feeling a little bit more precision using the buttons. So, who knows? Your mileage may vary, but you may want to go ahead and use the button scenario. I like that as addition to the game. Now let me see how it works when player 1 comes back. Should just all be the same. And again, I can use B and C left right now on player 2. I'm using B and C on the player 1 side and A on the player 2 side. So it is totally generic. Controls either side, lefty or righty, will work for player 1 or player 2. So, see if I can actually clear a bloody screen here. Alright, hold on guys. Only 7 more invaders left. Then we'll go on to other parts of the game. 5, 4, 3, 2. Bingo, we cleared a screen. Woohoo! That'll probably be the only screen I clear today. Tournament tonight, I probably won't. All right, let me go ahead and pause that. All right, let me take a look what you guys have here on the chat. Let's see. You said it sounded great and not out of sync. Cool. In sync, good enough. As I stated, Vader likes the bezel. Can use the buttons on player 1 to move and shoot with player 2. Yes. As I showed you, it was totally reversible. So I don't have a cam pointed at the buttons, but basically when I was playing, I had it set up so I could go use B and C on either side, so lefty, righty. That's for player 1 or player 2. And let me go ahead and get this a little bit more centered on me since we're not looking at the screen right now. So, yeah, B and C is your left, right. A is your fire. Worked perfectly from either side, lefty, righty, and player 1 and player 2. So you've got a lot of options to play there. You know, again, I felt more precision using the buttons, so I may try that for the next few games that I play, maybe tonight in the tournament on iiRcade. Let's see here. Smileys. Looks like a fun time. It is, man. And at $7.99, the game is a bargain. You got all those other options you can play on there. Again, yep, KevGret, it is a good version. Shout out to the Picsou back there, huh, buddy? Yeah, love that Picsou, always. And iiRcade really added to the experience. I think they did. You know, we've played this on other platforms, many of us, whether it be MAME, CoinOpsX, you know, at games. I can say it. That's where we've played it before. And this does add a lot to the experience. So my first impression is $7.99 is a no-brainer. I do not see the leaderboards live yet, so let me double check. Let's go all the way out. Let's hit Space Invaders one more time. And hit Z for the leaderboard. Currently no scores up there. Let me show that to you guys on the big screen. So yeah, currently no scores on the leaderboard. You still have the normal settings you would have in-game for changing your scan lines and things like that before increasing, decreasing darkness. So I haven't played with any of those yet. I'm not the kind of guy that plays with scan lines. Your mileage may vary. If you like those kind of things, give them a try. I'm sure it's going to look the same as it does for any other game that they've done scan lines on. Let's back out of that. And again, as you can see, you do have your screen here telling you how to play. They don't have the button motion settings or pictures on here. So you're seeing we've got shoot, mode, bezel, and moon. You're not seeing that B and C can be used for, you know, your left and right. So it's my understanding that may get changed. I haven't seen if maybe another version got pushed down of Space Invaders. Haven't tried. But I'll look later, see if they have an upgraded version that puts that out, or that'll possibly be in a future update. So looking forward to leaderboards, looking forward to this screen getting a makeover. And again, first impressions is what this is, and I am impressed. You got $7.99. You've got the game, you know, offering you so many combinations between changing between the 3 modes, the bezel on and off, and the moon on and off. You can basically make it the experience you like the best. So kudos to the iiRcade team, to Michael for getting this out. It's been a long time coming. We've all been talking about it and wanting it, and who knows if we're going to maybe see one more thing later today, but I look forward to watching the show tonight. I do believe it is a couple hours late. I think If I'm wrong, I stand corrected, but I think we said 6 p.m. or 7 p.m. Eastern. You guys will correct me. Double check our last Tuesday's show on the Basement Corner Arcade. Totally talk about it there, and I'm sure it'll be on the YouTube channel for and the Facebook page for iiRcade. But tonight's show will be running a little bit late, and then I know that I think it's 8:30 Eastern, about a half hour after the iiRcade's normal show is going to be. Gunther and King Creole are going to have a tournament running tonight. Going to be a couple hours long, so I'm looking forward to participating in that tournament. I may see if I can jump on live on the stream and play that way. So, guys, it's been a little bit over 16 minutes. Thanks again for watching my quick first impressions. Going to leave this on the channel for anybody to watch later. And guys, if you got an iiRcade, go out there and buy Space Invaders, $7.99. It is a steal. And look forward to playing with you guys as soon as these leaderboards get up. I look forward to seeing you on the leaderboards as well. So thanks for joining me. Shotgun Sean taking us out here. Party on. See you guys. Play lots of Space Invaders. And I will see you guys tonight. Thanks again for joining me live on extremely short notice. And I'll talk to you guys later.